Well, would you look at that, a rare bit of a blue sky. But not over there. We have had a little bit of rain. Well, over the last few days we've had a lot of rain, but that's gone, disappeared, gone down the grid. My name's Ian, the man in the shed, and welcome to my channel. So after that big weigh-in, after I got rid of a whole carload of leftover artist materials, let's go in the shed. I did manage to have a bit of a tidy up. Not that you lot may notice. Actually, I spent all yesterday actually doing the garden. We've got, yes, January. There is hope. We've got a flower. Awesome. And I can see there we've got some buds. Those will be daffodils. Anyway, less of that. Let's go in there. I didn't take everything in on that weekend. I've still got my aluminium to take in, but I'm working on some aluminium at the moment. Look at that. We got a wide path. Okay, this side still needs a lot of work. But I'm getting there. I've got room to manoeuvre. Ooh, wood. Well, Sunday. It's Sunday, and they tell us at 6 p.m. on Tuesday there'll be snow in Manchester, which is about 10 miles away from myself. So we're expecting a cold something blowing in from not Arctic side, more like Norway, that way, and it's going to be minus temperatures again. It'll probably kill that little flower. What a shame. So I went to my local woodyard, and they'll give you firewood for free. This country, you got to pay to get rid of everything. So they have to pay by the weight to get rid of wood, waste wood. So they encourage people, if they want to come and take wood, they're welcome to do so. So I went up, and I've probably burned a quarter of it anyway, because I was in here all day yesterday. So they were cutting up trimming some, biggish, what's those, 8x6 chunks of timber, cutting those off the end. Those were damp, so I had to have them above the fire just to dry out. I'll be breaking up with my little hatchet. Not very good. I could, see, look at, I say I'm making space. Look at that. Yes, I could dig out my wood log splitter. I take that, I've got that's holding that up and that's holding that up, and all that's precariously balanced on that vacuum cleaner. So no, not a good idea. We'll carry on with the axe. So, oh yeah, I got the grinder out, and I put that broken punch in my drill, put 60 degree, I think it's about 60 degree, and made a centre pop out of that broken punch. I'll just put it with all my other centre pops, but they're like pencils, aren't they? You want one and they're never at hand. They're never at hand. Stay there. Right. There's no music on today. I find it's distracting. I get more work done if it's not playing. Right. I'll explain something first. I had to crack open sorry about that. I had to crack open an old speckled hen because it coughed and making my throat all dry. We cut the big aluminium tubes up into short lengths, and I've had a bit of an experiment. Oh, everything bloody falls over. That's because you haven't balanced it properly. Right, I'm going to have to explain this lot to you, because when I start showing you, I'll probably have to turn the sound off. It's just all grinder work. Okay, I picked up on my travels a lot of, I did tell people in a video a while back, these roller blind. They're probably just over a metre in length, what, 40 inch, something like that. A roller blind made up of aluminium. Probably had about, I don't know, a load of springs there that I've already stripped, probably about 20, and they've been taking up space. However, when you strip them, you do get nice aluminium, shiny aluminium, which I would get alloy cuts at the old anvil yard, aka the scrap trade centre. And the difference between alloy cuts and all rolled will be several £100. Nah, maybe £250. Maybe you'd probably get 900 for all rolled at the moment, ish. And then you'll be getting 1150 for alloy cuts. So they're worth stripping, but they have got to be clean. No stickers on like that, they've got to come off. So how have I been going about it? Right, I don't know how to get that end off, I'll be honest. Here's one. It's got like a block in there that's been riveted in. There we go. In 3 places. So my first idea obviously was to drill the rivets out. And that didn't get me anywhere. You can hit it, you can bang it. Talking about banging it, I give it some hammer. But to no avail. So I need the space. I end up just cutting it past the last rivet hole, cutting the other end off altogether. That allows me to take the spring off, allows me to cut the aluminium tube into shortish lengths, which can go in there. And I'm creating space and creating money. As I said, I cut the big aluminium tube up. I've now cut that into shorter lengths because I'm going to see if I can turn that into alloy cuts, and you'll see that in a bit. Right, the setup. Mask, goggles, gloves. I don't like aluminium, I particularly don't like breathing in aluminium grinding dust. I'll have the extractor fan on, full power. I've got my vacuum cleaner here, I'll have that on full power, and I'll have my grinder on. And I've kind of angled the guard so the dust flies towards the vacuum cleaner. So I'll be standing here, working here. I've got a board in front to deflect any forward moving bits, and I've got a board there and a backing board there to collect any bits that's going to fall on my bench. So I'm going to try and keep the place as clean as I can. So I'll stick you on that. I'll then show you how I tattle one of these, in case anyone ever comes across them. I've done them, so you don't have to do it the hard way. And then I'll have a look at how I'm going to clean this end bit up. It's full of all these black things, and I might be able to punch them through. We'll see. I'll get kitted up, put you on there. I'm sorry, there'll I'll keep this, turn the sound either off or very low. It only takes 2 minutes. Right, so sorry to reiterate, right, but what plan of action is, we will totally chop off that end, spin it round, the bits where the rivets are, cut a bug's dick past the, a finger's width past the last rivet hole, pull the central bit out, worry about doing that later on. It's going to be noisy, sorry. Yeah, I'll turn the noise off. Get eye protection up. Get eye protection on. Face protection. You only got 2 eyeballs. You keep them. So as I said, that bit's easy. Cut them. They're now in the skip, in the bag. I'll look at how to strip them shortly. I did say I had this bit dull coloured. Robert at the old anvil yard, he's not going to take that as alloy cuts. He's just going to say that's all rolled. Well, we can make it look like alloy cuts. Back on with the mask. Back on with that. And there we go. With that lot off, turn that off. For now. So in real time, what did that take me? About 2 minutes. Sorry, I'm still using an M6 bolt in some sort of BSA Whitworth kind of thread, and it's not right. Even though Ben's workshop did offer to me machine me some proper stuff, and I might take you up on that yet, but we'll see. So one would say that now qualifies as alloy cuts. Nice and clean, nice and shiny. And shiny makes money. And then I'll get to the old anvil yard and Robert will say, I watched your video. Oh, take them out. They're going in as all rolled. Or even Big Ian might watch and say, I've seen what you're up to. Not getting away with it. Right, I want to turn you off there. Got to look at how to get these. How to get that bit off. I can't just cut through there, that bit's easy. I end up with a nice steel rod, something like 6mm. Yeah, something like that. I'll end up with a 6mm stainless, not stainless, 6mm rod, which will come in handy for something, won't it? And Probably even keep a few springs for the robot challenge. The robot challenge. It's going to be delayed. And some of us are not even going to do it. Family pressures, I would say. Illnesses. I've had this cough. My mate Guido's had pneumonia. And it's just like, it's pressure you don't need. It's YouTube. It's a challenge. It's something fun. And if you're under pressure to think you have to do this by a certain time, February the 14th, then it's unwarranted pressure. So I'll still be going ahead with my robot build, as I think Vince will. You might. But there'll be no deadline as such. One day you'll see a video as Ian's robot build. Right, enough yakking. Let me crack on. So how did we go on? Well, you probably figure I'm a brute force and ignorant type of guy, you know. So my first thing was punch them out, find a suitable drift and knock them out, and that's 30mm diameter easily. Well, when I strip washing machines, and I don't just take the drum out, I take the back off and take the cast aluminium spider out. Having done that, I then tend to knock the bearing out, which is pressed into these shafts. But these make great drifts. They come in various sizes, right? And the size I found the best is stuck in there. So yeah, I'll get that out. What's inside? Kind of like that. One of them and one of them at the other end. So doesn't go all the way through. Okay, like that. More importantly, like that actually. Like there. So knowing that allowed me to try a different track. So these are riveted, so you definitely have to take the rivet out. So you've got the drill the rivet out. They still don't punch out. All you do is bang them in, because they catch on this. They run on this U-shape thing, like that. U-shape, yeah, U-shape from this end, semicircle from that side. Alright, so my first idea was this one. Run the angle grinder down the entire length of that groove. That worked particularly effortless. I decided to then take the angle grinder and run it down the centre opposite that groove. Then I could spread them apart using a suitably thick chisel. Wazza. And then found a smaller, God knows what that was off, drift, and what did I do? I think I knocked one out one end. I knocked one out one end that way from inside of the. That's it. I used that thin-bladed chisel and knocked one out that way, the short one, and then I have to put that in, knock it all the way through to knock the other end out. Because it's been spread apart, came out like a dream. So I can't get away with it. I do need to drill the rivets out, turn it over, run it down, spread them apart, punch in, punch out, jump done. Well, we ended up fine-tuning this, as you do when you've done so many. You'll find a way that becomes intuitively easier. In this case, yeah, drill the rivets out, as I said. I put it on there, pair of mold grips on the end. Very important that. I stick that there, so I can slit along. Then with it, so I've just slit along there with the angle grinder. I've left it, and then pick me pretty broad chisel. I smack it in the middle, open it up. Once I've got it opened up, I should be able to just pull the end out like that. So I've only clipped that on once. That was one action. The next time I unclip it, and I've done that, still got that end in. Take my other piece and bang it through, and that's it, nice and clean. So I've only a few left to do. Right, so that's basically that. I have a few more ends to do. I'm packing in for the night now. What do I do with that lot? I've got a nice bunch of nice straight 4mm, 5mm or 5mm and 6mm round bar, bright bar I would say. I've got all these different springs, some bigger than others. What do I do with them? Do I just weigh them in? Do I keep few to one side? You know, make a wood burners. Do I keep some of this to be like and make a predator, and that kind of is its you know, those dangly things from its head. A short piece here. I don't know. It's a long time since I've played helicopters. Anyway, enough of that. We're getting there. Place is yeah, getting tidier. Right, let's make a drink and etc. So that's my Sunday making space in the shed. I'm getting there, honestly. To the untrained eye, I'm not. But for someone who lives in here daily, I am. So, wishing you all the best. Be safe, be careful, keep everything where it should be, and see you all in the next one. Take care.